Go ahead and open the meeting. I know it's not on the agenda, but I'm going to start with Pledge of Allegiance.
Yep.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is our annual budget for fiscal year 17 and 18 for Hardin County. First thing on the agenda is the approval of the capital improvements plan.
I'll make a motion to approve the capital improvements plan for fiscal years 17 through 21. It's a 5-year plan.
I will second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? There's just certain 60,000 in 17, 65,000 in 18, 70,000 in 19, 85,000 in 2020, and 55,000 in 2021. These are things that we plan on doing at some time. They might get shuffled around as time's needed. Jody, I know you move them around, you add things, take things away. Just stuff we have to keep up to keep our facilities running. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now I'm going to go ahead and open the public hearing of the fiscal year 2017-18 budget. It's a public hearing. Does anybody have any questions, any statements, anything they'd like to talk about? This is our year budget that we have. We work with all the different departments out there, and we put money together as to what we believe we're going to need to spend throughout the year. I know there have been some requests, like Fair Board and stuff, but this is when that all gets submitted. Hardin County Society, Historical Society, different things like that, libraries. In this budget, we've also added, from the previous year, there's a full-time sanitarian that we never had before. There are 2 new people in the attorney's office that were not budgeted for last year, but we have a paralegal and we are looking at hiring a second assistant attorney. And 1 person in the RVM. The part-time help we have is putting the hours in, and we're looking at moving that to a full-time position. They qualify for the benefits by doing that. The other thing, major thing that we've done in the general basic is we are giving secondary roads 100% of the funding, which I don't think we've done in years, which is capping out everything that county can give to secondary roads. Is that correct?
Yes.
There's probably a few more other things in, and I just wanted to point those out. Any other questions? Any questions from the public?
Any challenges with this budget?
It's an increase, yeah. Trying to keep the cost down. Insurance was a large increase this year.
What was he not determined on your CDA funding?
I believe it was the same as last year, but
The dollar amounts are the same, they're just split 50-50 between the general fund and the
loss funds. Okay, I was thinking they were the same.
With that extra, what is it, 45,000 or 50,000, I think it was budgeted for the loss fund, money that could be tapped into.
It's more than 45.
I was gonna say, I thought it was 45, but I don't really recall.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a little more too, but I'm not positive on that.
And that's budgeted in, Cindy, it's the same as it was a year ago. We put it in there, you make a request, and we can use those funds to help with projects.
But
And
the amount that's divided up on an annual basis remains the same, correct?
yes,
I think so.
With the help of us split between the you guys
remains the same after that addition we did a year ago, or halfway through the year. Okay. Any other questions? From there, I know the rural services levy went up some, general basics staying the same.
Supplemental is going up, I believe.
I don't remember supplemental. Yep,
That's where the insurance is.
yep.
So,
Any more questions from the public? Hearing no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing for fiscal year 17-18 budget. And now I can move to the approval of the compensation increase resolution.
I'll make a motion to approve the compensation resolution as presented.
You have to pick one of
You
the
got to
options.
pick one of the two options.
this is the full amount of the compensation board recommendation, and this
In
was...
option 2.
Okay. Which is cutting the requests,
The
or
mo- the
the
motions.
recommendations in half. Right. Okay,
I got a motion for option 2 on the resolution.
I'll second it.
And a second, any discussion. That would cut the rates in half. The auditor would be getting a 0.5% raise. The county attorney would be still at 0. The recorder would be at 0.75%. Sheriff is at 1%. Supervisors at 0, and treasurer is at 0.75%. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
BJ,
Aye.
Renee,
Aye.
Lance.
Aye. Motion carries. Now we have the approval of the 17-18 budget, which is what we just had the public hearing on.
I'll make a motion to approve, or the adoption of the budget and certificate of taxes for the fiscal year 17-18.
I'll second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? I do know that in this budget, some numbers are increased a little bit. I know we have a work study coming up, or a job study evaluations. We might have to do a budget amendment. We might not, to try to get some of the employees back into the places we need, but I can't.
Correct.
But we don't have that survey done. It should be here before the end of the year.
So we pretty much asked departments to keep the increases to 1% at this point in time, and then we'll make those adjustments once we get the survey
Right.
results.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Renee,
Aye.
BJ.
Aye.
Lance.
Aye. Motion carries. From there, I got nothing else. I could ask for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. We're adjourned. Thank you.